Welcome to Beatsource Tech. My name is Mojaxx and today is going to be a very different kind of episode from those I normally do here on the series. We're not talking about tech specifically. I'm off to the NAMM show in California next week and I'll be knee deep in all the new and exciting DJ kit found there, reporting from the show floor. So I thought, let's take a break from tech for an episode and instead talk about what I think is a hugely important part of the DJ scene, DJ YouTube. When I was coming up, I would never have dreamt that such a wealth of knowledge would be available for free at the click of a button day or night. As well as making content myself, I also consume endless amounts of YouTube videos. As you can see, I'm subscribed to over 650 channels. If you watch as much as me, I very much recommend YouTube Premium, as you get rid of the ads and you can have background playback on your phone. The thing with content creators is that there's no competition, there's no beef. We can and do all support each other. One channel doesn't grow at another's expense. There is room for all different perspectives. And so in this video, I'm going to highlight a bunch of DJ related channels, big and small, which I recommend that you check out. If you like them, click that subscribe button. It really does make a difference to creators of all sizes. And on that note, please do subscribe to DJcity TV if you haven't already. I'd love to kick off 2024 by hitting that 200,000 subscriber milestone at some point soon. On our channel, you will find my content as well as everything else from DJcity and Beatsource, like routines, performances, and the fantastic 20 podcasts with DJ Spider. On the subject of podcasts, it would be remiss of me not to mention the fantastic Reflections of a DJ, aka The Road podcast. Very sadly, DJ Never, one of the hosts, passed away recently and will be sorely missed, but the other guys will be continuing on the series, and indeed I'll be appearing on an upcoming episode. It's mainly an audio show, so found in your favourite podcast app, but they also post the episodes to YouTube. And the same goes for the 5 on 5 podcast. It's a high concept show where the hosts and a guest pit the back catalogues of two musical artists against one another, but ultimately that's just an excuse to sit around and talk about DJ life for a while. It's great fun. Next up is Tweak Music Tips, which is predominantly a live show on Twitch hosted by DJ Kova, but they do post clips and other content to their YouTube channel as well. It's really worth checking out, especially if you're interested in live streaming as a DJ yourself. Now we get into the bigger channels, which you probably already know about, but which I think are worth mentioning regardless. Online DJ School Digital DJ Tips has been around for many years. The host Phil Morse's videos were one of the things which inspired me to start making YouTube content a decade ago. To this day, they still pump out tons of really useful stuff, like tutorials, tips, tricks, and product reviews every single week, and Phil does regular live streams too. Likewise, Crossfader. They are also an online DJ school with tons of subscribers on YouTube, and they have lots of variety in their content, from pure beginner tutorials to advanced techniques, gear reviews, interviews, a podcast, and more. There's really something for every DJ on their channel. DJ Carlo has the tagline on his channel, bringing entertainment and relatability to DJing, and it's clearly paying off as he has one of the biggest subscriber counts of anyone on this list. He's a really dope DJ and has a ton of great performances as well as some really useful tips for DJs of all levels. He is especially worth watching if you aspire to make your own DJ YouTube channel, as he's clearly mastered the platform. Another OG channel worth checking out is DJ Tech Tools. They were another inspiration for me when I started making videos, and I even produced a few vids for them prior to working with DJcity. They don't release that much on YouTube anymore, but when they do, it's always good stuff, and they have a massive archive of cool content you can go back to. The next channel might be a curveball, but I find it incredibly educational. James Hype has reached bona fide global superstar DJ status over the past few years, and his vlogs offer a rare, honest insight into what goes on behind the scenes in the life of a DJ who tours the world at the highest level. Seeing how hard he and his team work is truly inspiring, and if you have any ambitions to start playing on the biggest stages, his channel is essential viewing. Of course, I have to mention my homie Cleveland Terry on this list. Cleveland and I often review the same products at the same time, but we both approach things from different perspectives. He runs a multi-op mobile DJ business, and so mobile is his focus, and I really enjoy his insights and seeing how they contrast or align with mine. He also does weekly live streams on YouTube, which are well worth tuning into. Another good friend of mine is Nick Spinelli. He is laser focused on wedding DJing, that's his bread and butter, and he has a ton of great tips for anyone interested in breaking into or growing in that market. Nick always throws in a lot of humour with his content and is just a very watchable presence, as well as offering very valuable ideas. Keeping it mobile, here's the first smaller channel I'd like to highlight, DJ Daryl Bennett. Learning more about lighting has been part of my mission for some years now, and I first discovered Daryl through his videos about sound switch, but since then I've stuck around as he offers some great ideas and perspectives on DJ lighting. Aaron Strawn is another cool mobile focused channel. He's a wedding DJ from Minnesota who reviews kit, does great gig logs and talks a lot about different sound options, and he does regular live streams on YouTube as well. Going back to the OGs, Brian S. Red has been doing the YouTube thing for a long time. He's primarily a mobile DJ and his content is mostly focused on that. What I like most about Brian is that he isn't afraid to be opinionated on things, and whilst I don't always agree with his takes 100% of the time, I absolutely respect his experience and wisdom, and DJ YouTube would be a poorer place without his presence. Like Nick Spinelli, DJ Bar is also out of New Jersey and also larger than life. He's not making videos as often as he once did, but there's still a wealth of stuff on his channel which is worth checking out if you are a mobile DJ. I do wish there was more representation of female DJs on this list, and please do let me know your favourite female DJ YouTubers below, but DJ Rachel Lynch is a perfect example. Again, it's all about the gig logs with Rachel, and she's a real expert on high-end professional level mobile DJing, so is a must follow as far as I'm concerned. Before we move on from mobile related channels, I also have to mention Joe Bunn. The guy just drops endless knowledge bombs on his audience, and again I love checking out his gig logs. He's another host who just seems supernatural on camera, a born entertainer. Joe has a lot of fingers in a lot of pies in business terms, and one of those pies is Crate Hackers. Now, I've not yet used their actual service, that's something I'm aiming to check out this year, but I find their YouTube channel to be really interesting. They discuss library management and playlist creation in a very scientific, analytical way, and that's really fascinating to me. I especially enjoy their hackathon videos. Speaking of library management, Chris M is one of the newer channels on this list, but he's already carved out a great niche for himself by focusing mainly on tips based around rekordbox, whether that's on standalone hardware or controllers. He has some great insights into the hidden power of that software, but his channel isn't just for rekordbox users, there's something there for all DJs. Another music library don is DJcB, who is on something of a mission to get DJs organising their libraries properly, a cause I fully support. He also has lots of other more general tips on his channel, and along with Double is the co-host of another of my favourite DJ podcasts, The Talkover. He's well worth a follow. Mixmaster G from the Netherlands is the man behind the DJ Conversion Utility series of apps, and he therefore has a crazily in-depth knowledge of how library management works across all the DJ software platforms. He does a weekly Ask Me Anything live stream on his channel, and if you have any burning questions about the best ways to work with your music library, he is the guy to speak to. The next channel I will mention is the DJ Lab. That's run by a Canadian DJ called Steve Stone, who has one of the most expansive collections of DJ gear I've ever seen, and he uses that to really experiment, sometimes trying out some wild combinations, which I really appreciate. His tips are always short, punchy and to the point, and I really enjoy them. I'm less of a fan of his long-form live-streamed rants, but stick to his main video feed and you'll get a lot of value from his channel. I have to shout out P-Dot, who started making YouTube videos around the same time as I did, and has been a really reliable source of great tips and tricks for over a decade now. He's mainly focused on Serato, but he also works with other software too, and so is well worth following whatever platform you use. I'll also mention DJ Joey Santos. He's a DJ from the Philippines who used to make videos for digital DJ tips, but now has his own channel. I'm mostly mentioning him here in the hope that it inspires him to make more content, as I really enjoy his perspectives, and I hope a bunch of new subscribers might push him to do that. I also can't forget Priyon Joni, a DJ and lightsaber enthusiast. He's actually a product demonstrator for Pioneer DJ, which gives him some unique insights into their products, and it helps that he's a truly dope DJ too. Follow his channel for great tips, fantastic performances, and he also made a video just like this recently, which inspired me to make what you're watching now. And finally, I want to talk about my favourite of all the new channels I discovered in 2023, Mixers Inside. It's run by a Polish electronic engineer, and as the name of the channel implies, he takes mixers apart and breaks down what he finds in them. He has the kind of insights which I could never have, and I find it really fascinating to find out the real technical nerdy details about gear that he delivers. So I have two requests. If you're a DJ watching this, please go and subscribe to his channel, and if you're a mixer manufacturer, show just how confident you are in your products by sending them to him to dissect. I think that would be a win for everyone. And so that's my list for now. I've had to leave a few channels off for brevity, but that means there will be some fresh faces if I do this again sometime. In the comments, please let me and the community know about any other great channels that I've missed, as I'm sure there will be loads that I've never come across. And again, please make sure you are subscribed to this channel and you've got notifications turned on, as I can promise you I'm going to have some very interesting stuff to show you at the NAMM show next week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.